First ball. Just good line, good length. 64 from his bat was Sachin Rathod. And now with the ball. We'll have to re-bowl that once again. Straying down. This time. Taha had the option to get some sort of a connection because the backward square leg and deep find both men behind. Short ball pulled away this time. First runs on the board and it's a 6 for KARGEENS. Much required start in this mammoth chase. Look at that. The ball after pitching was going down the leg and Taha made good connection this time. Pick up the length very early. Weight transfer back and the ball even behind. Slow bouncer, picked it very easily. Deep mid wicket, nobody there. And we will want our promoter to put the ball back into the field. Back-to-back sixes. A back of the hand sort of a delivery. Idea correct ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಆದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಚಿನ್ ರಾಥೋಡ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಎರಡು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸಿಕ್ಸಸ್. Once again, short of length delivery, but this time, Boogeyman will clear up. Will be interesting to see him into the attack when KARGEENS need 215, but they have reduced 12 runs out of it. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Good take by Nani behind the stumps. Two more to go in this over. Two more deliveries pending. Driven into the gap. Handsome looking extra cover drive by Taha. Look at that back and across movement. Fuller length delivery, no wrong with the ball I should be saying, but Taha so good in that drive as he pierces that gap between cover and extra cover for a boundary. Raghu plugging that gap now. This is good. He's calling up the deep fine into short and puts the man back deep extra cover. Taha en ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Just tap and run. End of the over. 19 now on the board after the first over. Good start for the chase. And KR Puram Lions were 18 on the board after the first. KARGEENS one better, 19. Courtesy Taha, this man on the screen. Vishwanath into the attack now with Taha. taking it up for KARGEENS. Short ball pulled up again. Nobody back there at beat. Backward square leg. One bounce. Boundary. This is easy for Taha. Nice to see from our cameraman as well. The moment he got SGCC T20 Cup 3rd edition on the body, freeze the frame on that, and that replay making it even better, icing on the cake. Shot once again, but we'll have to re-bowl that. Is Vishwa. Attack middle and leg mele Taha ge. And Taha, thank you anta boundary na bariskota idare. We'll be waiting to watch Chacha signal. Yeah, it's leg by. Changing the field again. Stalin on strike. And he gets another gift from Vishwa. Backward square leg, another boundary. Stalin off the mark with this beautiful looking shot. ಪವರ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ KARGEENS ನ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಕೂಡ. ಲೈನ್ ಗಿಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಂತ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗಿದೆ KRP ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ನ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬೌಲರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ. KARGEENS ಆರ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅವೇ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್. ಪ್ರತಿ ಬಾಲ್ ಗೋ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Stalin will really want to check out what's that thing that put that ball so much to his nose in the pitch. That was spacey. That was fiery from Vishwa. Using his feet, had walked a couple of steps, but the ball will run away behind the keeper for a wide. Right, this was interesting. Vishwa saw Stalin walk down the pitch, pulled back his length, but error in line. Nani could not stop that. Once again, we'll have to re-bowl that. Extras coming in as well as with boundaries. KARGEENS have gone off to a flyer because there are 35 runs on the board now already. ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬೂಗಿಮ್ಯಾನ್ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೈಡೆಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಹೂವರ್. Look at that ball. Shot of length, wide outside the off stump. It's guiding it on its way. Stalin Hoover for a boundary. KARGEENS na opening batsman na helmet Karnataka flag na represent ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ with yellow and red. Once again, walks down. Rare dot delivery to Vishwa. End of the over. After 2, it is 39 on the board, but interestingly, after 2 overs, KRP were just 18 on the board with Sharat's maiden over coming in, but no such shots whatever. 39 2 over ನಂತರ SGCC Surya to please come in near the commentary box. Manoj into the attack. 176 more. 108 deliveries. Requesting the fielding team to push up things a little more. ಶಾಟ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ತಾಹಾಗೆ ಓಡಿ ಬೆವರನ್ನ ಸುರ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ತಾಹಾ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಾಲ್ಗೆ ಬೆವರು ಇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Wide outside the off stump, no problem whatsoever for Taha to put it over Raghu's head in the covers for another boundary. Rubbing the pads was the signal from the umpire coming in. Oh, is that no? Giving it up. Has to re-bowl that once again. This time, it has to be bowled back once again. .45 for no loss. This opening pair has put up. This time gets the line right, but still shot third. Put another short fine leg. In fact, we'll stop that. It's not even the completion of the third over. It's already 46, scoring at 10 runs per over already. Our KARGEENS. Stalin tried to delicately put it away on his knees. ಆದರೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೈನ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಕೂಡ 30 ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಫುಲ್ಲರ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಈ ಸಲ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಡೀಪ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್. A big mistake there once again, erring in line as Manoj. Stalin clearing his left leg. ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೈನ ಬೀಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಗ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಡೀಪ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ರು. Walking in, Boogeyman will cut it up. One more delivery pending up. ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೈನ್ ಲೆಗ್ ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ. Taha goes to 30 now with that boundary. Wrong line once again by Manoj, and cannot do that against Taha. Just swiveling across. Hago short fine leg na tale mele. 57 on the board now in just 3 overs. 158 required out of 102 deliveries, and the way KARGEENS are going at the moment, it might be easier than thought as Ramanji comes into attack. Gamble now taken spinner into the attack with these two men scoring so very well. Look at that. Stalin Hoover says this gamble doesn't work against me. Another 6 in the same region for Stalin Hoover. ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು ಬಾಲ್. ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಹೂವರ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೀಪ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತಾಕಿದ್ರು ಬಾಲ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ. Just talking about the gamble coming in with a spinner. Slowing the pace down, but eventually will not be going for the single. This time pierces the gap. Another boundary. Over correction in line, giving away that room outside the off stump. And Stalin Hoover says, "Thank you, my friend." Look at that, no problem whatsoever between covers and extra cover, piercing the gap precisely well as Stalin Hoover. 148 ರನ್ ಬೇಕು ಇನ್ನ 99 balls ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Rare, very rare to see this, but very good by Ramanji. Did not give any elevation to Stalin. Reverse sweep na prayatna. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಶಾಟ್, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇತ್ತ ಅನ್ನೋಂತಹ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. Go straight down the ground. Why do that when you can hit so straight down the ground? Look at that. Nobody back there at long off, beating the mid-off fielder very, very comfortably was Stalin Hoover. Can you believe this? 71 for no loss. ಕೇವಲ ಆಗಿರೋದು 4 ಓವರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ತುಂಬಾ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಬೋಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ದಿ ಆಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನರ್, is so conjuice in his bowling that he does not give away any runs for the batting side. ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಟು ದಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. Is known by many names, Boogeyman, Bhagwan Singh, Preeti Singh, but what he does to the batting side, everybody knows that. Up against Tahana, who's on 30 out of just 11 deliveries. Power play ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ Boogeyman. ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. Long on ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು single ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Guess this is the first strong shot and it's just converted to a single. Stalin Hoover extra cover ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬಾರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು boundary. Strong batting coming in. ವಿತ್ ಆನ್ ಆಫರ್ ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ಗೆ. ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬ್ಯಾಟನ್ನ ಬಿಸಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಲೂಪ್ and Stalin even better looped it. He lapped it up on long on for another 6. Even Boogeyman can't stop this pair. Look at that, flight was on offer and Stalin saw that very quickly. Sees that opportunity for another 6. 39 he's on. Quicker one. Good reaction by the left arm spinner. Typical left arm spinner reaction after the ball going out for a boundary in the previous ball for a flighted delivery. Appeal coming in but going down. Rushing through the overs is Boogeyman. 133 required now. Goes through with the shot, straight back to the bowler's head. Long on, once again drops it. Is this a day of drop catches? Unbelievable this is. Overall, legend tells me that is the 10th catch which has gone down today. Manoj just making sure that was one bounce boundary or a 6. It was a 6. Thank you, Chacha, for the confirmation. Right. Opportunity was created by Boogeyman and KRP Lions couldn't grab onto that one. Vishwa वापस अटैक ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Taha, who started so well, now he's gone on to be a pillion rider with Stalin making sure he is in the driver's seat. That was nice. That was nice from Vishwa, cramping him up for room. But the attack on the leg stump, how lethal can that be? Taha says, I'm happy behind the bike. Let Stalin take over. Short ball. Protection back there at deep square for a single. Will that be the only way where KRP will get a wicket? It was so close if that ball was on the stumps. Wow, what a length. But the line was an issue. And it will run away to find leg for another boundary. The idea was right to keep that length so much into that block hole delivery. But the line completely, once again, digging it up was Taha. Under edge. It was middle and leg going down. Good delivery by Vishwanath to get that first wicket going. 94 on the board. It's so important because required rate now under complete control because the current run rate is on 17 runs per over. Unbelievable scoring this is. Short ball once again pulled. Top edge will go behind the keeper for another 6 from Taha's bat. Length was that kind of an issue, and also wide outside the off stump, dragging it from wide off. Top edge taking the ball to the 6. 100 up now for KRP Lions. In fact, the KARGEENS, sorry. 100 for no loss. In the slot, once again, deep extra cover. Can just be a spectator putting up the ball in.
6 overs, 104. End of our. Even if it goes, it will go to. Mike is yours.
Stalin calling in for some help. He just needs some water. Vinu coming to the attack. HGCC T20 Cup 3rd edition brought to you by Cybrains, Texas Fashion and Grace Cars. Oh, that came back in sharply. Good to see Stalin dropping the bat down in time. ಎಡಗೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ರೈಸೆಪ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಸಿಲಿಗೆ ಚುರ್ ಅಂತ ಉರಿತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ. Stalin on 46 and Faizan will be really happy to know that this opening pair has lost 5 balls outside the ground. Organizer ಜೊತೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. 5 ಬಾಲ್ ಕಳೆದಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಪೇರು. Faizan ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ guided to backward point, the ball running away to the boundary, and it will go 49 now for Taha. Brutal batting, but this is delicate death. Look at that. Oh ho ho ho. A slash and a miss for Taha, who's on 49 out of 19 deliveries. Gets that in a very, very comfortable way and a quick way for KARGEENS. 50 for Taha. What a innings this has been. He was so good in the field. And this mammoth total 215 does not look as mammoth it was just 6 overs ago. Very well done. An opening partnership of 110 runs on the board. Just require 105 now from 80 deliveries. KRP Lions, who will be that man to pull this back for them? Stalin struck hard. Stopped very well by Raghavara extra cover. He definitely saved a boundary. Definitely saved a boundary. No doubt about it. Look at that fielding effort. ಇದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಟೀಮ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. In the air, but will fall safe. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ raising delivery ಅದನ್ನ ಆನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಿರುಗಿಸಕ್ ಹೋದ್ವಿ. ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಡ್ಜ್, ಬಟ್ ತಾಹಾ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್. 112 ಆನ್ ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 7. ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದಿನ್ನ 103 ರನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ. Captain Purushottam once again bringing him in on the attack because this is so important to break this partnership now. He's tried all his bowlers. Now he says, "Nane prayatna martin kodi ili anta." Taha will go to deep extra cover way for another boundary. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಸೇಫ್. ಡಿಸೀವಿಂಗ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮೊದಲ ರಾಂಗ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಬೈ ತಾಹಾ. Would have been really interesting to see if that wicket had gone down. Opportunity was created by Purushottam. ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಹೂವಾ ಸೀದಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಗೆ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ 47 ಗೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಅ ವಿಕೆಟ್. ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ breaking the partnership and at the right time. ಫುಲ್ಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಮನೋಜ್ ಐ ಗೆಸ್ ಹೂಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಅಟ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಫ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಮನೋಜ್. ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಡ್. 47 of 22 deliveries. Opening partnership broken by KRP's captain, and that brings Gaurav into the middle. Sai Brains, Texas Fashion and Grace Cars, the sponsors of SGCC T20 Cup Season 3. Gaurav now will go the aerial route straight on the ground and will pierce long on and long off. What a way to get off the mark. Gaurav says, I will keep up the scoring going. Full lane delivery. Tama left leg na clear ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು straight back to the bowler's head. Long on ಹೋಗೋ long off ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Now it's up to Taha, who's done it so well with Stalin. Another delivery to go. Appeal ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ not out ಅಂತ ಚಚ್ಚ caught behind ಗೆ successful over coming into an end. Stalin ಅವರ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ 10 ರನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಓವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Look at that, going in for the appeal, no reaction whatsoever. 121 on the board with 94 required from 72 deliveries. Third man brought up to short third, point pushed back at deep backward point. Short fine up in the circle, deep mid wicket. Long on and long off, straight to point as Vino comes into the attack after his first 7 run ಅನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರ ಮೊದಲ ಓವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ KRP ವಾಪಸ್ ಎಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ನ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸೀದಾ. Now 3 dot balls. That's so good to see in this over. Pulling it back. Our KRP Lions now after Stalin's departure. In the air and gone! This is what dot ball can do. Gaurav has to go back now. Straight to short extra cover.
4 dots of ball wicket.
That ball was inviting to be hit. Gaurav accepted the invitation but found Raghu on the way at short extra cover. Look at the jubilation. That shows that is so important for the KRP Lions because 2 wickets in succession. 122 on the board as
Chacha, can you confirm the batsman name?
KARGEENS Nidish Ram, I guess, who's inside. Confirm if it. Just confirmation if it's Nidish Ram, the batsman, umpire. Yeah. Thank you. Nidish Ram into KARGEENS' batting order with Vino successfully putting up 5 dot balls and the last one will be just a single. What an over. What an over by Vino. Much required for KRP Lions. As Nidish keeps strike, 92 required now out of 66 deliveries. 123 for the loss of 2 wickets. ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಇಂದ ಆಗದು ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ. ಡೀಪ್ ಮಿಡ್ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ 1 ರನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಿತೀಶ್ಗೆ. ಅದರ ತಮಾಷೆ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 9 overs KRP were 76 for 3 and KARGEENS have run away with this. 123 for 2 on the board. 124 now, make that. Oh, Purushottam has pulled it back. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಸ್ವತಃ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಎಳೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ತನ್ನ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ. Backward point covers, deep extra cover and sweeper cover back, long off back on the off. Appeal coming in for the stumping. And we'll be checking that from Dilip. Request coming in to check for the appeal. Coming in for the stumping. This is going to be crucial. It's Taha, the man in question. And good work. Good glove work by Nani. Purushottam is the man once again. Completely putting it up on the fuller length delivery. Taha going in for the sweep. Requesting another angle though. The run out angle becomes very important now. This change of the angle, looking in from a different angle to be doubly sure because it's Taha who's batting on 56 now out of 24 deliveries. Yasin just requesting another angle from you, buddy.
Everybody. 5 is anything happens will be a first.
5 balls you lost streak.
Going by the history.
I don't give the money.
Another angle here. The angle is not clear. So benefit of doubt is going to be there.
That's none.
No doubt.
Short ball, Boogeyman! Oh, what a catch! What a fantastic catch! HGCC Season 3's catch of the season, I should be saying, from Boogeyman. And to disperse the all-important Taha. Big wicket going down for KARGEENS. And it is Purushottam, that man, once again, look at that. Quicker through the air. Taha going across the turn. Look at Boogeyman's left hand coming into the effect. Wow! It's really whistle-worthy and a trophy-worthy catch. He's put his name on the best fielders competition for sure. Is Boogeyman.
Boogie catch is touching the.
If Boogeyman wants the trophy, he has to agree that ball touched the ground. Right, Purushottam captain ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ ಈಗ KRP ಲಯನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಹುಮ್ಮಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಹೊಸ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೆರೆಕೋತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. It brings Mithun Bhatt on strike now. Purushottam dismissing the two-set batsman who scored 100 and more runs there for KARGEENS. Right, this is going to be a fight. This is what is lovely to watch. The fight between the bat and the ball. Inna 91 run ಬೇಕು with Mithun Bhatt on strike for Purushottam. off the mark in the first ball. Two relatively new batsmen in. Vinu also chipping in with Gaurav's wicket. Yeah, another delivery left in. But two important wickets by Purushottam. Both the openers for him. In the air. Will this be another chance? Deep mid wicket comes across to deep square leg for another six. But risk taken. And risk has paid off for Nitish Ram. Look at that. Comes inside the line of the ball. Covers it completely. But the fielder running in from deep mid wicket to deep square leg could not cut it across. And it's a six there. Good effort in the deep. But all credits to the captain of KR Lions here. Hebrew openers na ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು ಡಗ್ಔಟ್ಗೆ. ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ತಾಹಾ. ಆದರೆ ತಾಹಾ ಇನ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್. Bogey man, unbelievable. That left hand came in at such a right time. It's become such a good example for all the youngsters watching. Even if you're going with single hand, go in with your strongest hand. That is what Bogey showed us. 10 overs, 131 for the loss of 3 wickets. 84 runs in 60 deliveries required now. And it's Mithun Bhatt and Nitish Ram to reconstruct this KARGEENS innings. In the air, taking the aerial route. And taken this time, another catch. Manoj this at long on. And it has to be said that Mithun Bhatt tried his best and he has to go back. Look at that for a catch. That is the second time that Manoj is doing it so easily. Where a day it has gone down for fielders as the bad day, and Manoj is turning it around. This is his second catch because he caught Stalin at long off, and this time Mithun Bhatt was taken up by him on long on. But what an important moment here in the match as Mithun Bhatt walks off for KARGEENS. Bogeyman, the man who cannot be kept out of the game, as Rajat comes into play after taking that beautiful and a spectacular jaw-dropping catch. He sent Mithun Bhatt back to the dugout. Is Preeti Singh. Rajat Hegde now on the non-striking end. Nitish Ram just times it to deep mid wicket. Right moment to KRP Lions to apply some breaks now. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting because Rajat Hegde as a left arm spinner was taken to the cleaners. Now what will he do against the experienced Bogeyman? ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ನರ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್. ರಜತ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಹಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಆದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ Bogeyman up against him. Backward point ಹಾಗೂ deep point ಇದೆ with short covers on the off. Sensible by Rajat Hegde because scoring run rate in a required pressure illa. Wicket stumbling at the other end. Does not want to give away boogeyman anything. Need 83 out of 56 deliveries ಇವಾಗ 83 ರನ್ ಬೇಕು 56 ಬಾಲ್ ಇಂದ. ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬೌಲಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಜತ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆಗೆ. Right hand, left hand combination changes in the field evident to happen. Right, wanted to walk away on the onside was Nitish Ram. Could not get that right going. 11 overs done. It's 133 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets.
டேய் என்னடா இது
Rajat Hegde drives one straight to covers, but I guess it's Ramanji into the attack. Yep. Impressive this match. Again swinging both ways as KRP Lions pulled it back after that explosive start from Stalin and Taha. On the pad, struck. Shot fine in the circle. Vishwa there. ಆದರೆ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಕಾರ್ಜೀನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅವರ ಬೌಲಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವಿಕೆಟ್ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ತಂಡನ ವಾಪಸ್ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Punched off the back for 2 deep covers for a single. ಭಾರ ಈಗ ನಿತೀಶ್ ರಾಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. As an experienced campaigner, he will make sure KARGEENS has to go through to the line with Latif left to come for the hard hitting. ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ. ರಜತ್ ಹೆಗಡೆಗೆ ಮೊದಲ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಕೈನ ಫ್ರೀ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ರು, ರೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಅಂಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ರಜತ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ. ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಶಾಟ್. Punches to the offside. Boogeyman once again cuts it down to 1. After the heap of wickets that has been fallen, and that's the first boundary coming in from Rajat Hegde's bat. 140 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets, and we do still require 75 runs out of 48 deliveries. 75 required. 75 ರನ್ ಬೇಕು 48 ಬಾಲ್ ಇಂದ.
bowling time पे मत रखो ना
Driven straight down the ground to long on for a single. Boogeyman into his third over. Picked up that important wicket of Mithun Bhatt. 142 on the board now for the loss of 4 wickets. Oh, after a long time, an extra ball, an extra run. Firing it in is Boogeyman. ಆದರೆ ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇತ್ತು. Keeping it stump to stump. Sweeps very well. Nitish Ram to deep backward square. Has to be said. Has to be said here, Rajat Hegde, after getting his eye in against Boogeyman, now he's trying to just keep up the scoring going. Oh, look at that. That was close. But the umpire says no, not out. That was the bat hitting the ground. The sound coming in so loud. Look at that. The bat hitting the ground was so evident. Good decision coming in. Good take behind the stumps by Nani as well. Oh, met the ball in full. Deep mid wicket will just cut that one. So exciting to watch Boogeyman against the right hand left hand combination. Is mixing it up very, very well. Oh, the wicket now for Rajat Hegde. Stuck on the pads, going down the leg. Will not be able to steal that leg by as well. End of the over. 146 for the loss of 4 wickets. And they just need 69 more out of 42 deliveries. Match on this one.
Hey, Surya, time evlo? Oda time? Timer odara?
One 146 for the loss of 4 wickets. ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಚಾ ரெண்டு ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಚಾ ಆಯ್ತಾ எங்க குத்துனாங்க கீழே அங்கே Vinu into the attack. Goes the aerial road, Nitish Ram. And over the longer fielder for a 6. Is it? Yep. 6 runs coming in for the confirmation. Leading edge. Gone hard with the shot is Nitish Ram. But long off could not stop that from going over his head. Firing it in, firing it in. Appeal coming in only from Vinu. Going the middle road. Long on has a chance this time. Manoj will grab it once again. On this day where 10 catches have gone down, Manoj has said, this is my day for taking the catches. He's grabbed third one here. 2-1. Long on, one in the long off position. Look at that ball high up in the air. And Nitish Ram has to go back. It's such a tricky situation where Manoj is standing in the shades. He has to come out to the sun and take that ball. Very well done. Very well done. Fourth wicket gone down now. 152 on the board. It's 5 for 152. 63 needed out of 39 deliveries.
Yesterday, he said every time I should tell the equation.
பின்ன அவங்ககிட்ட போய் சொல்லுவோம் டிஸ்பிளே அது பண்றா அப்பதான் அவன் சொல்லுவோம்
லாஸ்ட் நம்ம மேட்சுக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு தெரியுமா
3 ரன் சொதப்பி
4 ரன்
இதுல எங்க சைடு பிரச்சனை இருக்கு அங்க போட்டு பேட்ஸ்மேன் நேம்
Crucial to know. Just confirming the batsman name who's come in.
batsman name
Surya. The wicketkeeper batsman for KARGEENS, who's come in a very tricky situation. 10 runs per over needed. Now looks challenging. Sai Brains, Texas Fashion and Grace Cars sponsoring this SGCC T20 Cup Season 3. Quick single. Just put that point and look at Nani behind the stumps. He's been so clean with that stumping appeal also against Taha. Good takes, stopping the throw once again. Stand-in keeper for this match, or for this team, I should be saying, because Munraj, generally the regular keeper for KR Lions, has done well. Cut away! And nobody back there at the backward point will get that boundary. Pressure releasing shot coming in from Rajat Hegde, the man who was very, very expensive when he was bowling, has now got to do it with the bat for his team. .58 runs required of 6 overs. 10 runs per over, close to 10 runs per over. Santosha. Just confirming the bowler is Sachin Rathod now. Coming back into the attack where he gave away 19 runs in his first over. Coming back into the attack for his second. Right, now for Rajat Hegde. Around the stumps, good angle to cut the room off outside the off stump for a right-hander. With just 5 wickets remaining, Rajat Hegde becomes very important now. Goes in for the drive, Surya. beats that outside edge. Sachin Rathod trying to sneak in few dot deliveries to keep up the pressure. ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ 58 ರನ್ಗಳು ಬೇಕು 34 ಬಾಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರೋದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಲೈನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದಿ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟಂಪ್. ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಗೀನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ, because the way they started, nobody would have expected that this could be the pressure that's coming back onto them. Another dot ball, slice and a miss happening here by Surya. Interesting ವಿಷಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ KRP ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ after 14 overs they were just 113 for 5. KARGEENS are well ahead. Connects one now, down to long off for a single. Now it gets interesting as Rajat Hegde, who's batting on 13 out of 11 deliveries, comes into play because he looks set for this run chase for KARGEENS. Third man up in the circle, backward point, deep point there, and covers. Using his feet down the ground, swivels across. ಹಾಗೂ 1 ರನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾರು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. End of the over. 159 for the loss of 5 wickets and 56 required out of 30 deliveries now. The run rate creeping up to 11 per over. Boogeyman into the last over of a spell. He's bowled 3 for 25 out of. He's giving away one important wicket picked up by him. Is Mithun Butt's wicket. Goes the aerial road. Rajat Hegde gives back what he has got while he was bowling. Left armour versus left armour, and Rajat Hegde is doing it easy. 6. Between, look at that, dragging it outside off and keeping it so clean over long on. Nice. Proper mix entire day. Thing is taken care. Just replacing the match ball with the match ball, right? That's so important. Every time the ball goes out for 6, Faizan is in the firing line. Oh, that was nice. That was really well executed by Boogeyman. Cutting Rajat Hegde into half, but will get the single eventually. What a comeback. What a comeback by the experienced campaigner. Look at that. And after this over, we would just request Putana Purushottam to please come out for the toss for the next match. Oh, wanted to go back on the back foot and punch it on the offside. And Surya needs to turn around now. There you go. Pressure of dot balls getting him in. Rago coming across. Cannot pull it across quickly. Would have been lovely if that one-handed catch would have executed as the way Boogeyman had executed that catch. He made good ground though. From covers to come in so close. Got his fingertips to the ball. .48 required now out of 26. Run rate exactly 11 per over. Creeping up. We request C4 Gate Crashes 11 to be ready for the toss after the two deliveries. Wanted to sweep that one. We'll have to re-bowl that boogie. Length was right this time. Attack on the onside, right. This is nice. Did not get that elevation because it was around the wicket. Long on. Will take it and finishes it. It's Tarun there at long on. And Boogeyman has once again stuck here for KRP Lions as Raja Thegde has to make the long walk back. Look at that. Around the wicket. Did not give the angle. And couldn't get that elevation at all. Raja Thegde went through with the shot. But a catch was taken and completed. Alright, it's all happening for KRP Lions. KARGEENS need to pull it back. And we'll have to just keep pushing it a little more quicker, guys, as we have the next match coming in. 47 now needed out of 25 deliveries. And once again, after this ball, we will want Purushottam to be coming out for the toss for the next match, which is KRP Lions versus C4 Gate Crashers 11. Batsman name, please confirm. I think Sharath was coming. Going down the track. Surya will want to come back for the second, but no. Good attacking fielding by Manoj. And it kept that down to one. End of the over. 169 now. For the loss of 6 wickets and 46 required out of 24 deliveries. 46 required out of 24 deliveries, and we want Purushottam and C4 Gate Crashes 11's captain to come out for the toss for the next match. The score, once again, as I said, 69 for the loss of 6 wickets. 46 required of 24 deliveries. 46 run, 24 ball. Toss ge C4 crashes. C4 Gate Crashes Hagu. Sachin Rathod puts into the good length. Long off ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ 24 ಬಾಲ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಈ ಓವರ್ನ ಆರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ. I guess it's 45 more required of 23 deliveries. As Sharath takes the attack and cuts away. A deep point for a beautiful boundary. First ball boundary. Sharath left off where he left the bowling. Look at that power in that punch towards the point region by Sharath, utilizing his height to good effect. Standing tall and punch the ball on its head. Full line delivery. Aerial route ತಗೋತಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ back to back boundaries ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 6. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಬಾಲ್ ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದು ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಕಾರ್ಜೀನ್ಸ್. Around the wicket, but full line delivery and wide outside the off stump, getting the elevation completely right. And Cows Corner country is a favorite place for Sharath to get that 6. This is good. This is good. Over the wicket now. Line of attack being changed. Punch down to covers for a single. Right, the toss has been done for the next match. KRP Lions have won the toss and they've elected to bat. Oh, too early into the shot. That was very early into the shot by Surya. This is good to see. Sharath just having a word of advice, so important. The next match, KRP have won the toss and elected to bat. Driven straight to Raghu. Will get a single and put Sharath on strike. This is what KARGEENS will want, but Surya will keep the strike for the next over. 33 now out of 18 deliveries. 3 ಓವರ್ಗೆ 33 ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ this is match on. Lovely to see KRP fighting it back. Right, a lot of good discussion coming in because Preeti Singh has finished his quota of 4 overs. Vino has got 1 left. Ramanji has 2 to go. We'll have to see who will be taking that ball. We'll have to decide on that and make it. Discussion is on where Raghu says it's going to be Vishwa into the attack, right? Vishwa coming back after his 2 overs. Discussion was required because that's the reason we just Sachin Rathod is 3. Vishwa, who's got 2 overs for 34, will be back into the attack now with Surya. Ramanji and Preeti. Preeti has bowled out his quota of overs. Good one. Skipping it at a good length delivery outside the off stump. And I still want to know who's given that idea of putting Sancho's photo on the screen behind HGCC's logo. Cybrains and Texas Fashion and Grace Cars sponsoring this HGCC T20 Season 3. Driven straight to covers, but required an even better effort there from Ramanji at deep. covers. That was not expected. It was so crucial now. Every run walking down the pitch. Surya was struggling for runs. Will get a confident booster with that boundary.
Ashish mix.
We just need 29 runs in 16 deliveries. Outside edge, Boogeyman will not come across. A deep third, 2 lucky boundaries, and Vishwanath will be feeling, what have I done wrong? Neevenu tap madilali as a bowler, but this is all cricket which can go either ways. Look at that, Surya walking down the pitch, going hard, slashing the ball hard across the line, getting that thick outside edge, and Boogeyman could not cut it across. A deep third man. Wanting to go through with a shot, but Vishwa ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. It's nice to see how Sharath is guiding across Surya. It's really nice as an experienced campaigner. 190 on the board now. Connects well and long on will come across just to cut down that single. Another ball to go. ಈ ಬಾಲ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇವಲ 12 ಬಾಲ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. 24 ರನ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಾಜಿ ಇಸ್ ಶರತ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ನೌ. Will keep the strike as KARGEENS just plan. Vishwa finishes a very unlucky over, I should say. It's 23 required from 12 deliveries now. Every over discussion to see who will be bowling that all-important penultimate over, the 19th one, because 23 required out of 12 deliveries, and Faizan just runs in to take away the helmet. Vino now coming back to finish up his spell. Interesting to see against Sharath. Will be trying to not give away any pace for him. It's just 3 minutes left for the conclusion of this match. Fireworks sound was heard, but it's Sharath who has to go back now. Lovely catch, all important wicket by Vino, and the bringing in of spinner has paid off for KRP. The ball was shot, but it was pitched so quickly into the wicket that Sharath did not get any elevation. Sachin Rathod finishing it at long off. Very, very important catch to finish up Sharath's wicket, who was looking so dangerous. He could have taken it away, but has to go back for 12 now. Once again, KRP Lions coming back into this strongly. The KR Puram Lions brings in that wicket's fall. The captain of KARGEENS now, Latif. He can also strike it big. But he has to strike at 13 runs per over now. 23 required of just 11 deliveries. Hits it, the first ball out of the ground is Latif. Yes, he will do it. Long off na tale mele ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು 6 ಇಲ್ಲಿ KARGEENS ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಗೆ. Look at that. The moment he came in, freed his arms, cleared his leg, got the 6. Stuck on the pads, but will not be getting it. Leg buys. ಹದಿನಾರು ರನ್ ಬೇಕಿನ್ನ 9 ಬಾಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ವಿನು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಶರತ್ ಅವರ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಈಗ ಸೂರ್ಯ is playing on 15 out of 19 deliveries. ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕರ್ಧ ಬೇಕೀಗ. 16 of 8 balls. Outside edge. It will go over point's head. Very well done. Very well done at the deep point there. Running back from point. Literally saving 2 runs for his team. So much so required this sort of ground fielding now because it's double the run rate. That's 2 runs every ball. 14 required of 7 deliveries now. Dot ball there to end the over. It was a successful one by Vino, getting in Sharat's big wicket. Now it's all boiling down to last 6 balls. Last 6 deliveries, and we will need exactly 14 runs for KARGEENS to make this happen, or for KRP 11s to put up the points table scrolling against their name. 14 required of 6 deliveries with Captain Latif on strike.
Pace bowling, ask him to wear the helmet. Helmet, ask him to wear the helmet.
Just requesting Latif to carry on with the helmet, I guess, because of the pacer. We do not want any sort of mishaps happening. Is Latif wearing the helmet is what is required by the umpires. Going in for a big swing. Will not get that connection right. Five balls, 14 runs. Still match on for KARGEENS and KRP 11s. What a lovely match this morning. Making some room, connects. Will just get that single. It's all down to Surya now, because he has to score a boundary in this ball to keep up the equation. 13 required of 4 deliveries. Does not connect. Swing and a miss once again. Sachin Rathod, who was involved in such a big partnership with Venki Sachin, has got the responsibility to save 13 runs now from 3 balls. Connects one, over covers, and it's a much required boundary. Pressure easing shot here by Surya. KARGEENS still in the hunt. 9 required of 2 deliveries, still possible. Very, very possible for both the teams. Actually, all three results possible. No doubt. ಎರಡು ಬಾಲ್ ಎರಡು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಟೈ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಬಾಲ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Ball gone. KRP Lions will probably feel that they have sealed it if the last delivery which is going to come up will be a legal one. Much required by Sachin Rathod. He picks up his first and look at the time he's picked it up. You miss, I hit. Stump to stump and Surya's struggle comes to an end here. One more delivery to go. ಇನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು 9 ರನ್ಗಳು. Chirant, the man who's just come in to face the last ball, and he has to put it away for his team. 9 runs required. Try matra madak sadhya. KRP Lions have sealed it. They have won it. They have come back so strongly in this match after that opening partnership from Stalin Hoover and Mohammad Taha. This is unbelievable bowling, and the man who brought them back into this game was their captain Purushottam. And we will be also giving away the man of the match for this match as well. The player of the match, I should be saying, as per the new ICC rules. And handshakes going very well done, KARGEENS, I should be saying, because the way KARGEENS started was not right. The way they started from the batting was perfectly right, but KRP Lions coming back at the end of it. Handshakes and hugs so important for a team who's done so well bringing back from their captain. Right, we will want